Signal.
I will signal you. I just need to go live so I don't lose the broadcast. Yep. Okay.
I worked with NNPA closely. It was over 10 years ago when I was at Home Depot. Gabrielle Austin.
I don't see it at all.
On the Black Consumer Project for home ownership.
Oh, wow. That is awesome.
Yeah, we had a home ownership clinic, and all the papers supported it with a robust ad campaign, and we went in market and did clinics. And
wow, awesome.
So if they're not doing that now, I just gave you a marketing secret you can bring back up.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay. So now I'm trying to get you another cable. This is
Listen, I enjoyed everything yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday out the whole day.
Yeah.
It was fabulous. Then we got Tiffany, so you know.
She is the magic. We have all of our cast members really truly embody this company, but there's certain ones that really they are the badges.
Well, Tiffany keeps you up all night, and then she gets you up early in the morning. I don't understand the concept. I don't understand the concept. This lady, I like.
Did I do this to you?
Huh?
Did I go HDMI?
Yeah. People are chatting. They want to know where we at.
Yeah. Oh my God. Camera is unplugged. I know. Let him chat. You just chat back to him.
This one is gone.
Okay, it's back. It's okay. I'm not connected to that right now. Yeah. So I need the camera because I need the audio is on that camera. Yet the thing about it is, you don't have audio.
I thought you went directly. It's not on the camera. There's no camera.
Yeah, listen, I need this to be plugged in because the audio, this is my main, you're coming in remotely. Okay, please, honey, please. Honey, just give me, I'm getting messages now. Oh my God. Okay. Is there audio on this right here? This is not stable. Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to put, where can I plug it on your computer? At least it's on yours. This has to be, yeah. Yeah. They can hear us now. Okay, hold on. Wait. This is not, that's not connected. God damn it.
Via the internet or the camera?
No, this audio, they can't, the audio is bad. It's not going through here.
So
Forget it. I'm gonna have a real problem.
you have another audio out on
Yeah.
there? On here, so we can run another one.
Give me a USB to USB to see with regular USB.
USB-C to regular.
The audio is bad right now. Please, I can't right now. Let me just.
Let's go directly from the shotgun into this thing. So just give me a minute to accelerate. We go directly from green into the computer and
I
bypassing.
am. How do I do where?
Okay,
You
ready?
can't unplug that because that's the camera that's on.
Okay, so this one right here.
How
Let's
am I
take
gonna go to
this
the computer?
where's that adapter? XLR to I handed it.
This is bad.
You can try two ways. Here's the mini. Here's the mini to your computer. Put it in your computer. And then I'm putting the shotgun. Okay?
Yeah, but here's the problem. I'm putting this in my computer. Where in my where? Come on. Just be careful not to unplug that.
Green. Now it's going directly to that mic.
The mic is going to be a lot of noise in it. Then. This is. They're going to be.
Okay, now the other thing.
I can't be doing it right now.
Can I put his wireless into my camera since that's the camera that's on?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I have to put it through here. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so if this camera is on
Okay.
and it's
Wait.
on,
This mic. They probably can hear us talking right now.
We are keeping it going through here, so it's so awesome. So we have people like experience the soul of jazz here at Epcot. We're here at Epcot this morning. Few short steps from us to experience that. That's the history of jazz, which is very important in the Black experience, as well as we have across all four parks. I found out we have collard greens, black eyed peas.
Hey, wait. I gotta talk to my guy here. I didn't know nothing about this collard green and black eyed peas.
So we will get those for you.
Yes, please.
And then we have just interesting stories of Black chefs that are here that have developed awesome recipes. And then just history behind some of the things that we have all of our lives that is a mix of developed by a Black person. And so we have that story on our website, Cooking with Soul, that really dives deep into the history of that drink. And we have that here at our Animal Kingdom Park. Well, that's why we developed Celebrate Soul Please. I don't have one just for that.
Did you?
That's why we gotta get the word out. So we have a dedicated platform, an online platform that has a listing of all of these items that you're not gonna remember. It also has
I'm gonna remember. She said collard greens and black eyed peas, y'all.
also it's gonna pinpoint that Black talent that we have that come in.
Did you unplug
So we'll
this?
let you know what we're having on, like
Because I don't hear any sound.
have CC Raiders that'll be here later this
I hear
month.
nothing.
And others that'll be popping in and out. Absolutely. So we'll hold something back.
This is gonna be.
Banana at Animal Kingdom. Listen, we will have a tasting for you. So we'll have to do that for you and bring all of the years around. We also have like the Princess Tiana buffet. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to have Princess Tiana?
I was told by someone about the music last night. It was the best day ever.
Wow. Yes. I love to hear that. That warms my soul. Well, it's a team effort. Like I said, we have awesome cast members at every level in the company that weigh in to really make this experience welcome home to the Black experience.
I mean, we need a hunt. Look, we don't need to talk to anybody else. I mean, we can go eat. That's for sure.
We have no audio. None.
That you guys are doing.
I think sometimes it's a delay, like it's there,
It's not that-
but it
it's
takes a
not
minute.
there.
No,
It's not there.
But nothing's right.
Plug that in here.
That's an N.
Ox.
That says N. I don't see an ox. Your outs are on this side.
Pushing buttons.
Your outs are over here. Look, can you see that? What is that? That says N, isn't it? Now you should have stereo out.
Stereo out.
Yes.
This is gonna be. I'm gonna have a real
I should have brought my little
output.
Stereo.
Right. We can't bring anybody on until we get this right.
So if they're not hearing it, I'm gonna just run that
I
shotgun
can't
directly
even
into
hear
this
you.
camera that works, and then do it that way. If it's not working any other way, and if you come through this HDMI,
I can't. What?
I'm gonna just run the shotgun straight into my camera. I think this camera's working, right? So I'm gonna just run it there, and I'm gonna just unplug.
And how do we get it in the computer?
Because it's via HDMI. This won't carry the audio signal.
Okay, yeah, let's see. Let's see. Come on, let's get it in. Do that.
Okay.
And both of them. And your camera, because yours is the only one that's working.
Okay.
They're here. They heard our whole conversation.
Is the computer mics on?
Did you turn it on? Takes a while.
Yeah, but I can't get the fan.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. We have third parties that when we sit down and we bring in those experts. So it's not just myself on the presenting team. We bring in outsiders to really say, these are the
Plug it in the other one.
You should have it.
Students from the Disney Dreams Academy, and so you guys are going to see it firsthand.
It's not there.
Awesomeness that Anita and I were just discussing here.
It's not
This is,
there.
they call it the happiest place on earth.
The most magical
on
place.
earth is
Most
the
magical.
Walt Disney World.
Walt Disney, exactly. And look, the weather's perfect. I got short sleeves on.
Yes, I mean it's March and we're outside and the sun is shining, so definitely embodying the magic, right?
Hey, the fireworks set it off for me.
Awesome, awesome.
And one of our crew members, like I said that music was like the best he had ever heard. The mix.
Oh, that's great.
So
That's great.
And now you're telling me about the food. I didn't know about the soul food. You know, you figure
Absolutely.
you go to Walt Disney World. You know you're probably going to get some good selections of things. But who would have thought soul food? Collard greens,
Absolutely.
you said.
Soul food, collard greens. We even, I mean, that talent, the experiences. You know, having
See, I can't
our
get off the
Divine
food.
Nine who
I
were
can't get
here
off the
doing
food.
doing the stepping. You know, you just never know what you're going to experience here at Walt Disney World. So just come on,
Yeah.
give us a try.
Well, you know, it's a full day of activities today.
Yes.
A full day of activities tomorrow. The big day, of course, is Sunday.
Yes, commencement day. Woo woo.
Yeah. And I understand, too, as we await one of our dreamers, I understand, too, that it's a really emotional day.
Yes.
Why is it so emotional?
Yes. So the interesting thing, I am only 6 months in. So this is my first Disney Dreamers Academy and my first commencement. But I hear this is the day where you hear someone who came in, they had a small direction, but they didn't have clear direction. And then on Sunday, we will just see them blossom.
Great. Well, I know you got to run.
Absolutely.
So thanks so much, Renita, for
Thank
joining
you
us
so
this
much.
morning. It's been a privilege to talk to you. And
Awesome.
we look
I
forward to the rest of
appreciate
the weekend.
Awesome.
Coming up is one of our dreamers. We're going to have a few dreamers coming up shortly. This is Let It Be Known. Join us, stay with us because you know, things are moving fast here and we're trying to move folks in as we can. But this has already been a great weekend. We're asking you guys if you want to send your comments, any questions, send your questions in. We are here all day today and all day tomorrow and all day Sunday. Well, at least until graduation, right? We see these kids and their parents. That's the other thing to take in too. The parents
Yes.
of these young ones are
Yes.
just as excited as the young ones themselves. So what happens? Wow. You guys got to stay tuned. And I think we have now, and thank you again, Renita, but we have a fabulous, I didn't even expect you. Tracy Powell is joining us. Hey,
hello. How are you?
Tracy. Doing
Do you
great.
mind if I sit down?
Listen, please do.
Thank you.
Tracy, again, I was talking with Renita, as you know.
Renita's fabulous, by the way.
Well, I think the whole team is fabulous.
Yes.
Without question. And, but, you know, you were on the float with Kelly.
Yes.
And the response from the dreamers is, we watched her like pick up little babies and stuff like that.
Yes.
And the dreamers were just so mesmerized. But they also, though, the poise that they showed in asking her questions. I watched them ask her questions and listen and pay attention. How important is that for these young ones to be able to
But just giving of her time and talent, and then having someone of her celebrity that our dreamers have an opportunity to see themselves in her, and that was huge. And she was just excited about it. As we were riding along in the cavalcade, she mentioned that this is absolutely phenomenal. Having Drum Major Mickey, having Walt Disney World here for us, it was just exciting.
Well, Tracy, you've been at this for a while. You're a Disney champion, and when you see these young ones come in, it seems like, and I watched you this year. I haven't seen you in years past, but it seems like you probably were excited this year as you were last year and the year before. So how does that excitement continue to mount for you each year?
Right.
What do you see?
Well, we are proud and excited that this is the 15th year of Disney Dreamers Academy, and I've been involved all 15 years. I've been the executive champion for 14 of those 15 years. So you're right. Every single year, I'm super excited because each class is very different. We like to say they have different personalities because the kids come and they have different interests.
Yes.
But every single year, it is different. I'm really excited that we have a team of people that every year give so much time to make sure that we have the program that's right for the class. So class of 22, we've done so much work. The teams have done so much work to be able to make this an event that is just going to be memorable for them.
And Tracy, so as I was talking with Renita, and again touched on the commencement and the emotions that go into it, but people still want to know, if they can't be here, they want to really feel what really goes on with the academy. Before you get to graduation with anything, you have to take certain steps.
Right.
Talk about some of the steps that these academy members, these dreamers, take to get to commencement.
Right. Well, you know, it actually starts at the application process. And so we have a window that's open for anyone that's in high school to be able to apply. And they really have to do one thing, and that is to articulate their journey and their dream. It's great if they have a great GPA, if they're very engaged, if they have all of the accolades, but that's not the requirement. The requirement is that they have the ability to be able to tell their story and to be able to tell their dream. So after they are selected, the 100 selected, we do everything possible to make sure we have the right programming for that class. And so starting today, they'll have the opportunity to really go into academies. And this is something that's very new for us this year, and very excited about it. And there are 3 different tracks: entertainment, business, and social. So we have the opportunity for them to have a group of career paths within each of those academies. And in those academies, then they get a chance to learn more about each one of those paths. Because what we found is that they may have an idea that they want to be a journalist.
Right.
But by the time the weekend is over, they may say, you know what, I'm actually interested in law. Or I'm actually interested in something else. So we want to make sure that they have that opportunity to do that.
So it covers a lot, right? I mean, you mentioned journalism, you mentioned law. I know we talked about a computer science, a computer scientist. What don't you cover? I mean, what happens? How do they get to go from, like you said, journalist to lawyer? How does that happen here?
It's a number of workshops and mentors and professionals and celebrities that really pour into them throughout the weekend. And then after it's all said and done, we are also really excited that each of the 100 Disney Dreamers will have an opportunity to go into externships. And they'll
okay.
have one-on-one experience with someone in their career field of choice. And it could be someone in the industry that they're interested in, or it could be someone in the Walt Disney Company, which that is something that is phenomenal. So they'll be able to take this beyond the 4 days.
Yeah, one of our audience members, Angela Connolly, is asking, is Dreamers Academy open to every state?
It's open to every state.
Wow.
Yes, you just have to be in the United States. So
I understand
absolutely,
this
and a
year-
high school student.
Yeah, I understand this year 25 states are being represented here.
We always have so many. You'd be surprised at the number of people. We have thousands apply.
Yes.
And we have a good representation that come and actually enjoy the experience.
And I keep hearing this slogan, B100.
B100.
Talk about that.
That was something that evolved. So every year after we finish a program, we go back, do a postmortem, try and understand what went well, and we continue to evolve it. We got to a point that we saw that what we really want, along with dreaming, is for each and every one of the Disney Dreamers, but also the cast members and those that are involved to be 100. Be 100 in everything that you do, and that message really resonated with the kids. And that is, be 100 while you're here. Be 100 when you're home. Everything that you touch, we want you to make sure that you're giving your all, and that's what's most important.
Wow. So it kind of resonates anyway, because when you walk around this place, and certainly within the academy itself, and all of the mentors, the folks involved, the excitement is not contrived at all.
No.
It's real.
It's real.
How do you get a staff? We talk about the kids. Talk about the staff. How do they get to be so 100?
Right, and they are always trying to be 100 in everything that we do. And that is after doing this for 15 years, and we have not only a core group of people that do the programming and making sure that everything is absolutely phenomenal, but we have Disney reps, and so you may have seen them, and people that actually, and what we call ourselves, are cast members here at Disney. They are cast members, they have their regular job, they are career professionals, but they give of their time and talent throughout the weekend. We could not do it without the Disney reps, and there are hundreds that actually do that. So they are the heartbeat. I love to say that the Disney reps are the heartbeat to make this happen. With the media,
And so Tracy, before we let you go, I know you got a tight schedule too. Next year, when do these young ones and when does the family start looking toward next year?
well, it's probably never too late to think about when to think about Disney Dreamers. We will come out with an announcement later this year on when the application window opens. Last year, I want to say it opened probably in July. But it opens and it's open for several months. And all they have to do is go on to DisneyDreamersAcademy.com, and there's an area where they just have to talk about themselves. And then it's super simple, the application process, and its application is really not an application, it's really just telling your story.
Okay.
And we're huge storytellers, and they have that opportunity to do it. But just go to DisneyDreamersAcademy.com for the student. I'd also like to say just a moment, if you don't mind,
Sure,
is
absolutely.
as we talk about the Disney Dreamers, they are the most important part of this program because that is where our focus is. But over the years, we also realized that the parents and chaperones were just as important, because as we poured into the students for the 4 years, when they go back into their communities, we said, you know what, the parents need to be prepared and ready to continue that journey, because as we've helped them to dream big and to discover the possibilities of those dreams and jump-starting it, it's just as important that the parents are ready to be able to receive it and continue the process. So we've created a parent track for the students to do 2 things. 1, to be prepared for their Disney Dreamers, but also to unlock their own dreams. So they'll have their own itinerary throughout the weekend. They'll have professionals that will pour into them. And we've actually seen transformations even with our parents and chaperones.
So the parents are benefiting from this as
Yes,
well.
yes, yes.
Well, but Do you encourage the parents though to have a participation in the application process? We want the children to do that
It's, the
themselves.
application process is really all about the children. It's all about the students. Once they're selected, the bonus is that the parents and chaperones get an opportunity.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they must have a dream.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we all do.
We
don't
all
we?
got a dream. Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
it's just a matter of rekindling it sometimes.
Well, listen, this place makes you dream. So
Yes.
Tracy, again, we so appreciate you and the entire Disney Academy of Dreamers. You know, the Dream Academy. This is something that everyone. Again, I said it earlier. I'll say it again. Everyone should know about and get involved in. So,
Oh, thank you.
The Black Press is so proud to be here and keep it up. Keep up
Thank
the
you.
great
And
work.
thank you so much for being here. We absolutely appreciate the support and getting the word out. We are so proud of this program and we are incredibly happy to have you here.
Well, we are incredibly happy. I know I can speak for our president and CEO, Dr. Benjamin Chavis, our executive administrator, Claudette Perry, our chair, Karen Carter-Richards. I can speak for them in saying that this is a privilege for the National Newspaper Publishers Association, particularly what you're doing for young people of color here. So
Thank
you
you.
so much, Tracy.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Absolutely. Tracy Powell, Disney Dreamers, y'all. This is a great opportunity for everyone, and I'm trying to find out which camera, you know. And again, Let It Be Known is here on site at Walt Disney World in Florida. Walt Disney World, huh? But we're expecting some dreamers. Our next, in fact, how are you?
Hi.
It's good
Nice to meet
see
you. Hi, I'm Kaylee Joy Cooper.
Kaylee Joy Cooper. Where are you from, Kaylee?
I'm from Los Angeles, California, but I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay. Wow. So being from Los Angeles, right? There's Disneyland there. What do you
Yes.
think of Disneyland? Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been to Disneyland. It's been really cool, but since I grew up in Georgia, I came to Disney World a lot more, so it
Okay.
feels like I'm coming back to
So you're
what I'm more.
home.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now you're in the program this year.
Mhm.
How's it going so far?
It's amazing. We just finished day one yesterday, and I've been able to meet so many other young change makers and really be able to network with them and get to know their stories. And they've been so powerful, and hear from DDA alumni and other staff. And it's just been really amazing. I know today we're going to be doing our deep dives, so I'm excited to get into that. I'm doing filmmaking, and it's really been amazing. We had a fireworks show yesterday that we
Wasn't
got
that
to go
awesome?
to. It was I loved it. I was like, wow, the whole time. And there's a little dessert party. It was just, I've had a fantastic time already.
Yeah. So Kaylee, tell us about you a little bit. Your background. You said you're in Atlanta, right?
I'm in LA now.
LA
Mhm.
now. What school are you in? And tell us a little bit about your dreams.
Absolutely. So I go to Wildwood School in Los Angeles, and I have two dreams. One, I'm the founder and CEO of my nonprofit, Girl Well, which is all about making self-care more equitable. So we do that by curating and distributing self-care kits, mostly for undersheltered teenage girls. Everything inside the kits are about mental, physical, and emotional wellness. And we've been able to partner with people like Bombas, the Female Quotient, most recently BetterHelp, so all the girls that receive the kits are able to have free teletherapy. And then I write a handwritten note in all of them. There's a hotline card, some other products, just so that the girls are able to practice self-care. So I want to continue what I'm doing with Girl Well. It's already national. I've been able to hit 5 states, about 500 girls in 2 years,
Wow.
or in 2 years in August. And so I want to continue that. I'm going to be going to college next year, so I want to make sure that Girl Well can thrive in any city. So I'm setting up little sectors of the organization so that the girls like in Atlanta or in LA or in New York or wherever can always benefit from self-care. And then my other dream is to become a filmmaker. I really believe in amplifying diverse voices, and I just want to continue to do that and to tell different stories and different perspectives and to normalize all types of faces in front of the camera and behind the camera. And so I want to do that through directing and screenwriting.
So your nonprofit. Let's go back there for a second. At what age did you start that?
I started it 2 years ago in August 2020, so I was 15.
Wow.
And there's inequity surrounding self-care, and I knew that I had to do something about it because self-care should not be a luxury.
Right.
And with the help of my parents, I was able to start my nonprofit.
And you came up with that all by yourself?
Yeah, I did. Well, my parents helped me too, but I knew that I wanted to help the undersheltered population, specifically teenage girls, as like they're really forgotten, especially in that transitional age around foster care. So I wanted to make sure that they knew that they were worthy and that they were seen and loved.
And so now you said your other dream is filmmaking.
Absolutely, yes.
What or who inspires you?
I would say my biggest film inspirations would be Issa Rae and Zendaya. Issa Rae because what she's been able to do with Insecure and just her brand in general, I am just in awe of, and that's something that I want to do. Like, I love how she writes her stuff and how she's in it as well. And she gets to tell her own story and she gets to control the narrative, and I think that that's so powerful, and she's created a platform for Black women and just people in general to hear different perspectives, and I feel like that's opened so many eyes, and that's the same thing that I want to do.
And so how did you find out about the Disney Dreamers Academy?
Yes, I heard about it a few years ago, back when I was ineligible. I was like 11 or 12 when I first heard about it. And then some of my friends
So long ago, right?
Oh, yeah. Some of my friends also have been Disney Dreamers as well, and so they told me about the program, and when I had the opportunity to apply, I knew that I had to do it.
Wow. And so was it what you expected, or was it more than what you expected?
Absolutely more than what I expected. I mean, I went back to the hotel yesterday after the first day, and I was like, I cannot believe that was only one day, and we have a few more days to go, and I just know that I'm going to leave the academy so full, and I can't wait to take it back to my community and give them everything that I've learned.
Yeah, Disney really takes care of you, right? You mentioned the hotel, the food, and everything. Don't they?
Oh, yeah.
But so during the academy, it's always surprises. It's always things that you plan for. What have you found to be most surprising now that you're experiencing it? I know this is just day 2,
Yeah.
and there's a lot to do today.
Mhm.
There's a lot to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
But what so far has stood out for you?
Really just meeting the other dreamers. I mean, we had their bios before, but actually getting to know them and being in conversation with them has just opened my eyes more to see other young people like me that are dreaming the same way that I'm dreaming, and I cannot wait to stay connected to them because they are the future, and I'm so proud and lucky to be a part of that.
Wow. So when the academy is over, when you graduate, we know you're going to graduate because you didn't come this far not to graduate,
Yeah.
right? What's next for you?
Yeah, so I'm going to continue Girl Well, like I said, just more national outreach, and making sure that Girl Well has a lasting impact, so I continue it post-college and post-graduation for high school. And then I also just want to dive into filmmaking. I already have started that, entered into some film festivals, but I want to continue to do that wherever I land for college.
So you have entered into film festivals already?
I have, yes.
Can you give us one of the films or a couple of the films
Oh,
if you
yeah,
want?
I do. Actually, I have a student portfolio website.
Okay.
If I can.
Yeah,
shout
please
out.
do.
Yeah, okay, so it's KayleeJoyCooper.com, KayleeJoyCooper, and that has all of my student work there, and then some of the ones that I've submitted to some other film festivals aren't there because of like their rules, but a lot of my work has to do with just making sure that people watch my films and that they're thinking about something after they're done watching the film, like whether it's internal or it's external, or they go out and they think about life differently or see life from a different perspective. I just want to make sure that my films challenge people.
Wow. So KayleeJoyCooper.com.
Yes. Yes.
You can find everything there.
Yes.
So we will be checking it out. Congratulations, and keep up the great work, and keep us posted. Keep the Black press informed, okay?
I will.
Because we try to keep our readers, our viewers, we try to keep everyone informed. But it's young, smart, intelligent, great young Black women like yourself who keep us informed. So keep up the
Yes.
great work.
I will.
And our best to your family as well. I'm sure your parents can't be prouder than what they are now.
Yes, and also if you want to keep up with Girl Well, the website is girlwell, GIRLWELL.org.
See, she gonna be in marketing too. she gonna make it in marketing as well. So she's good, right?
Yes, I always have stuff coming from Girl Well, and I would love your support, and I want to make sure that you all stay updated as well.
Hey, you got it.
Thank you.
You got it. Thanks so much,
Yes,
Kaylee.
it was nice to meet you.
Take care. Congratulations. I know we got another dreamer coming in. So, hey, it's nothing wrong with dreams. Who's next? Darius Brown is going to join us. Um, Darius has another one with a fantastic story. Um, we appreciate it. How you doing, Darius?
I'm good. How about yourself? Thank
Good.
you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So Darius, tell us where you're from.
So I'm from North New Jersey,
Okay.
and I'm 15 years old, and my name is Darius Brown.
Now you can't allow these young ladies to come over here and upstage you. Come on now, you got to bring it too, okay, Darius?
Yeah.
So tell us about your experience. How did you come to the Disney Dreamers Academy?
So I came. Well, how I heard about it.
Well, how did you hear about it, and
Okay.
how did you come to apply?
Yeah. So I heard about the Disney Dreamers Academy when my mom recommended it, and she was always into Disney Dreamers. I remember first hearing about it in 2014, and I wasn't old enough, and I always wanted to tell my mom I wanted to apply. So I'm actually a freshman. So when I knew that the requirement was being a freshman, I was so excited, and I was so happy that I got accepted. And I feel like what really drove me to come here was the fact that how I saw so many people, like their mindset just changed, and their whole environment just changed around them because they grew. They just had a better impact around others. Like people who didn't believe in themselves originally just started to believe in themselves. So really, Disney Dreamers instilled that hope and faith and that confidence in a person when they don't really have it. Or Disney Dreamers like make sure that you find a missing piece in yourself.
Yeah, and so you've been able to do that through Disney Dreamers Academy. Now you saw what happened the first day.
Yes.
I know you already looked at the itinerary.
Yes.
for the rest of the way.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about?
I would say what I'm most excited about is definitely my entrepreneurship deep dive. I can't wait till that happens because I really can't wait to take in all that knowledge that's gonna happen there because all those gems that are just gonna happen. It's people pay money for that, so I'm just so excited
absolutely.
for everything that's gonna happen there.
I like that. He put it down. People pay money for that. I like that, Darius.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna have this academy, under your belt. What's the future holds for Darius Brown?
So what the future holds is actually my name is actually Sir Darius Brown because
Wait a minute, time out. We got royalty here, and nobody told us. What's up in that? Sir Darius Brown.
Yeah. So my name is Sir Darius Brown, and actually I have a business and a nonprofit called Bows and Paws, where I handcraft bow ties for dogs and cats. And what I do is I make bow ties to help dogs and animal shelters look more noticeable so that they get adopted faster and find loving homes so that they can be cared for. And no matter what condition they go through, they can finally have a home with my bow ties.
Wow. And so obviously you have a love of animals.
Yes.
How did that develop?
That developed was really around 2018 during Hurricane Harvey and Irma. There was a lot of bad things going on, a lot of people, and a lot of dogs too. They were getting hurt as well. And I really feel like what inspired me to help the dogs was because around that time, I saw that I was making bow ties for people originally, and I saw that there weren't any like animals being helped, and I was like really curious about, because all the time you really focus upon what was happening to the people and how come they were getting saved and helped, but we always just look or don't notice the dogs who are getting hurt as well. So I really just wanted to I had a really welcoming and opening heart, so I just really wanted to help them as much as I can. So I feel like a week later I saw on Facebook that there were dogs that were being transported from Texas to New York. So I was around 9, 10ish. So I said to myself, if people look really dapper and really professional with the bow tie, why can't dogs? So,
it sounds like what's the lady that died and Leona Hemsley that left all that stuff to her dog. It sounds like like what her thought was, right? You gotta dress them up.
Yeah.
you ever watch those dog shows at Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The fashion.
Yes.
Yes.
They win prizes and everything.
Yeah.
Because they look so good. They groom, they dress like you're talking about.
Yeah, and that's the point, and that's the purpose as well, to really just help dogs look like give dogs that something extra that they really need to really catch people's eye and attention, so that they won't get always mislooked.
Well, for many people who may not have children, they consider their pets, their
Their
dogs
children.
and cats, their children,
Yeah,
right?
right.
So I mean, I hear them say, mommy, come to daddy, whatever. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But so Disney Dreamers Academy is helping you to achieve a lot of your goals.
Yes.
When it's all said and done on Sedarius Brown,
Yes.
right? So 20 years from now, when the black press calls you for an interview, what are you going to be doing?
In 20 years from now, I would say I would further expand my business. And I definitely look forward to looking for more ways where I can support dogs, and something that I always believed in to this day, and I want to work on now, especially being here at Disney Dreamers, is really help. I always wanted to help youth find their voice and make sure that they find their dreams as well, because there's a lot of people who have amazing ideas, who have an amazing passion. They have creative ideas, but they don't have the confidence or just too shy to announce it. So I really just want to make sure that I help youth and really want to start giving back to my community as well, to make sure that their voices are heard. They're not people aren't ignoring them or they're not being seen. I want their voices to be heard and noticed.
See, this is what they mean when they say the children are our future. And our future couldn't be in better hands. Sedarius Brown, we thank you so much for joining Let It Be Known this morning. Thanks a lot, and
Thank you.
Congratulations, and keep up the great work.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank
Sedarius Brown, everybody. This is amazing. We told you it was going to be a special episode of Let It Be Known, and we know there was some glitches in the beginning. Some people said they couldn't hear us anyway, but this is what it's all about, especially the young ones. We got another dreamer coming up now. We are so happy to have you. How are you, Olivia?
Hi, I'm good. It's nice to meet you.
Good. It's great to meet you as well. I have a daughter whose middle name is Olivia.
Oh, that's so cool.
So you're already cool with me. So you're following royalty here, Sir Darius Brown.
Oh.
So I know there's a little pressure,
Yeah.
but don't worry about it. This is
Okay.
all for fun. You got your mouse ears on.
Yes.
This is wonderful. So tell us about your experience so far. Where are you from?
I'm from Silver Spring, Maryland.
Okay.
Right outside DC.
Right outside of Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
And how did you come to apply for and then get into this exclusive club? Only 100. This is amazing to me. Thousands upon thousands of young people apply to this.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be special to be among those 100. You have to feel special. Tell us about that.
Well, my mom introduced me to the program, and I researched it further on the internet. And then, so to apply, I used my heart transplant story as my essay. And I guess they liked it a lot, so they chose me.
Yeah, and that, so Olivia just told you something that we were going to tell you. She's a heart transplant survivor. Is that what is that the right recipient? Thank you so much. So you know what adversity is about.
Yeah.
You've been able to look it in the face and say, you know what, I got this.
Yeah.
Where do you draw your strength from?
Ooh. I think all of my hospital procedures and my donor inspires me to keep going every day. Yeah, just going to the hospital every 3 months
Yeah.
really pushes me to continue living day by day.
And then you come here to Disney Dreamers, and it seems like you guys are a family. That helps a lot?
Yes, it does, because you get the support that you need, and you make a lot of friends.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
Nope.
And Olivia, so what do you hope to accomplish this weekend? I mean, graduation's coming up, of course,
yeah.
but what do you hope to get out of this overall, this experience?
I hope to learn some lessons from my mentors and make a lot of memories and friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so again, you mentioned about your parents. You mentioned applying. What was your reaction when they called you and said you're in?
Oh, I was excited and surprised because I didn't expect it, and it came. The news came so soon.
It came soon, huh?
Yeah.
So they didn't keep you on pins and needles.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
said, okay, you got it. Well, and I'm sure that it was a lot more than just being a transplant recipient that got you into this program. You have to
Yeah.
bring more than that, right?
Yeah.
So before we let you go, tell the people what school you go to, what do you aspire to do in the future?
I go to James Hubert Blake High School. It's a performing arts high school. And I want to become a museum curator
Oh, okay.
and major in art history in college.
Oh, wow. So why a museum curator?
Well, I live near a lot of the Smithsonian
Well, yeah,
museums.
yeah, right.
So I grew up going to all of them.
Okay.
And yeah.
Is there a favorite?
Ooh, I like the Air and Space Museum because they have the astronaut ice cream that I love.
Wow. Look, she's a simple woman,
Yeah,
right?
and I like the African American Museum because yeah, it's just amazing
It's
everywhere
amazing.
you go.
Yeah. Have you toured the whole museum?
Yes, I
Yeah.
did a camp there, so I
Oh.
got to have access to the whole museum.
Oh, fantastic,
Yeah.
fantastic. And most people say they start in the basement. Did you start in the basement?
I started in the basement and went up.
Okay, there you go. So Olivia, you have a website or anything? I know okay. She
Oh,
says not
no.
yet, because
No.
everybody else. I don't want to shortchange you here.
No.
But again, Olivia, you have accomplished so much already. You talk about people who've inspired you, your donors and others. Well, you inspire us.
Thank you.
So you keep up the great work, and we really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. And we have another dreamer coming up as well. We really think that this is a great program. It really is. You have to be here though. This is the 15th year of the Disney Dreamers Academy, and it's been phenomenal already. The first day was absolutely almost overwhelming in the sense that the kids you see the bright smiles that lit up the day. I thought we had another dreamer here, but we do have from the and I'm gonna put him on the spot.
Oh my God.
From the Amsterdam News. Look, come on over here, Josh.
Oh, thank you.
The Amsterdam News. Look, I grew up in New York, and you had to. It was required you read the Amsterdam News, and they are a member of the National Newspaper Publishers Association. This is Josh Barker here. This guy, if you haven't seen the Amsterdam News' website, oh my gosh, you got to check it out. It is off the chain, and this guy's responsible for it.
Oh my God.
Josh, you've been coming here a lot.
I have. This is my, oh my goodness. Well, Dreamer started in 2008. I wasn't doing it then. I was just starting at the Amsterdam News. I have been coming here for maybe, this is my 5th or 6th one. And the good thing is, I don't know if you've mentioned this, and I'm sorry for coming in late.
No, hey,
there are 9 students from New York State, which is the highest number of representation here. So our New York State students are showing out. We have about 4 students from the New York City area, from the Bronx, from Manhattan, from Queens, and several students from one of my favorite areas, New Jersey, from South Orange and in Newark. And it's just such an inspiring thing to see these young people come here. Every single year we meet gems. We see so much inspiration, and just seeing them, it's different. They come here one way and they leave out another. They come kind of sheltered, shy, not much to say. By the time the weekend's over, it's a total 360, and it's such a great experience to know that we have young people who are coming back to our communities. New York City have some issues that are coming back into our communities and doing so much. So I'm so happy to be here. Glad that the Black Press is present here in the house. And we're so happy that we're also carrying these live streams on our website at amsterdamnews.com. So thank you for the content. We love it.
We love it too. The Amsterdam News is one of the anchors of the Black Press.
Yes.
When you think of the Black Press, of course, people think of Ebony and Jet. They think of newspapers like the New Pittsburgh Courier and the Philadelphia Tribune, the Afro. But no one not mentions the Amsterdam News.
Yeah, I've been there 15 years and I absolutely love it. Big shout out to my publisher, Eleanor Tatum. I have to say her name, but she's also, she's been a big supporter. We've been a big supporter of Disney Dreamers Academy for so many years, consistently covering, and it's also always a pleasure for us to come here and see these wonderful students from all over the country do some fantastic things.
Well, Eleanor's been amazing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're not going to get a stronger publisher.
Oh no,
than Eleanor. So-
I've known her for most of my life. So,
so Josh, let's wrap. We
Sure.
do have some footage with Kelly Rowland, but we'll probably save that for later
Okay,
because
absolutely.
we're going to be doing a lot in the days to come on the Disney Dreamers Academy. But Josh, how do you've been coming here a while? How do you sum up the Disney Dreamers Academy?
oh my goodness. Well, I'm 39 years old, and it's amazing that people half my age can be so inspiring to me. We were just talking earlier, and we have 13, 14, and 15-year-olds having nonprofit organizations. You just had a young man on who had his own business. I think my mother was just happy I was making a C in school. That was my biggest achievement. But in all seriousness, we New York City. There's so much that kids can get into, and it's so unfortunate that the media does not cover a lot of the positive aspects and the things that our black children are doing. We see the news every day about a young person doing something, doing this, doing that, especially with the crime that's going on in New York City right now. Education is kind of, it's doing better because we have a new chancellor, but we still have some issues we have to fix. But again, having good positive images of young black people doing great things is probably the best thing that I can do and that we can do in the black press. That's part of our responsibility, is making our young people look good. We have an obligation to do it. And so coming to events like this allows us to showcase that on multiple levels. I mean, there are a lot of young black males here.
Yeah.
Lots of young black males
We
here.
just saw Sir Darius.
Sir, yeah, I saw that. So we have an image issue when it comes to how our young black men look. And so when we show things like this, we can inspire others. We had a young man who spoke today, the Disney ambassador. He said he got rejected for DDA, but then he came and now he's an ambassador. So these videos and these stories that we do, the social media aspect, which is very important, which is what we're doing here also, someone might see that and decide, hey, I can do this, or hey, I can do that. So that's what this is all about, is inspiring folks and just spreading the message about our community. And that's the role of the black press.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't say it better at all than that. But I mentioned this to a few of our guests, if not all of them, the enthusiasm.
Oh yeah.
It really, you talk about starting your day. We were up maybe 5 this morning.
Oh
right?
yeah, I think I was up at 5:30.
Yeah, so, I needed that extra half hour, Josh. Don't rub it in. But to see that enthusiasm, that really kicks off.
Oh yeah.
It helps kick it off right.
Yeah, and what better place than Disney World to do it? I mean, this place has been a part of my life for so many years, and we've been coming to this place for so long, and everybody knows I'm the Disney guy at our office, so I always get to come down here. But no, they're just seeing them just now, I was in there with them, and they're just so energetic. And I guess it's 8:30 now in the morning. Most of us probably up, but a lot of kids nowadays, they're in school or something like that. But it's just so great to see them up and early and ready to learn. They're learning in there. They're learning from other people about what they can do. They're talking about doing multiple things. You just don't have to be one thing. You can be several things and achieve all your goals by being any type of person you want to be. So it's just so inspiring to see them. Again, we're so happy to be here today. And Black Press, I can't even tell you enough. NMPA, we need this so badly to be here. So thank you so much for being here, Stacy. We really appreciate it.
It is absolutely a privilege. I understand too that Renita Hunt is coming back. Okay, and Andrea Robinson is going to join us, actually. Andre. Does Andre have a sister?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. There's so many kids here. There's 100, and we have to keep track of all of them. It's just great that we have that problem because they're doing so many great things. We get them mixed up because they're doing so much great stuff. But
oh, absolutely, Josh. We really appreciate you.
Thank
we
you
really
so much.
appreciate the Amsterdam News.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate you.
And we look forward to doing more work with
absolutely.
you.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you
all
around.
Right.
So Andre Robinson is coming on right now to join us. Andre, good to see.
Good to see you.
I hope the camera caught him walking. You talk about walking with confidence. This is what we like to see.
Cool.
This guy, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Andre, tell us a little bit. Where you from?
I'm from California, born and raised. Yeah.
Born and raised. What part?
Woodland Hills.
What? I lived in Woodland Hills.
Oh, cool.
At one point. Yes,
nice.
at the Summit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right
Nice.
off the Warner Center.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So what brings you to the Disney Dreamers Academy weekend?
Yeah, just here to help out, learn some stuff. It's my first time here in Florida, so I'm actually happy. It was actually cool.
So how did you find out about it?
My mom told me about it.
Oh,
and
okay.
we got an email saying, "Hey, pack your bags. You're going to Florida." So,
Just like that.
yeah.
Did you object at all? You like, Mom, I don't want to do that.
Well, no. It was cool. No, at first I was a little confused, but I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool."
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so I'm told you're not a student in the academy, a dreamer in the
No,
academy, but you're
think-
here to support it.
Yeah, I'm just here as a guest to support.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what are you seeing that you feel like you're going to take, even though you're not in the program itself?
Mhm.
What are you going to take away from it? Well, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Go ahead, Andre.
All right.
Andre, what are you going to get from that? But then I want to ask you another question, because I know that one of the reasons why you are here as a celebrity ambassador to the program, you know this means a lot to you. But what are you? You're still getting stuff from this program, right?
Yeah, I'm understanding it. Like, as dreamers, you know, it's Disney Dreamers. It makes sense. Like, people that dream to become something more in this industry, as in Disney and as an acting. So I understand.
And tell us too. So the kids have really. Right, the kids have really looked up to the different celebrity ambassadors here. Not just Kelly, but there's others here. Yourself. Tell us a little bit about what that means to you, and tell folks what they can expect to see you in coming up.
Coming up, I am going to be in a movie called Cheaper by the Dozen. It is coming out March 18th on Disney Plus. It is with Gabrielle Union, Zach Braff, a bunch of my friends. We worked on it, and I had a fun time. It was amazing doing it. Yeah.
And so is that a big screen in the theaters, or is that Netflix, or
Disney Plus? Yeah.
Disney
So,
Plus.
Yeah.
Where else? Where else? Okay, and that over there saying, "Come on now, be real, be real." So, but that's not the only thing you've done.
No, I've done a lot more.
Well, give people who don't know, who might not know. I know millions know, but you know, there are a couple who might not.
Okay, so my first job first series regular that I did a job on Disney Junior called Doc Mcstuffins. I played Donnie on that.
Oh no, I know Doc Mcstuffins.
Yeah, I played Doc's brother on that, called Donnie Mcstuffins.
Yes.
I did that for, I think, like 4 or 5 years.
And I am gonna say it.
Yeah.
That was you?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
See, look, I told you, millions know, but then there are people like me who just things go right over my head easily.
Just out of it, yeah. Out
But
of the blue.
Doc Mcstuffins, huh?
Yeah, it was actually a really fun job. Yeah, that was, I think, my first series regular, and that's when I really got into the game of voice acting.
And so how did that come about? I mean, was that something that obviously you had to audition for?
Yeah. I went into the booth, and actually, one of the people when I was in the studio helped me with it, and it actually really brought it to life, because I was new to the whole game back then. But when I booked the job, it was like, okay, cool, let's do it.
and to know that kids everywhere, not just kids though, because again, I'm 54 years old. I know Dr.
Really?
really well. It's like, dang, you old.
No, you don't look old. You look younger.
But man, see, he's my homie. That's my homie right there. But no, but you have not just children, but adults like myself who know your work, who knows Doc Mcstuffins and all of that. You know, at such a young age. Right, I know Disney is famous for turning out young talent, but at such a young age, how do you take all that in to know that, you know, look, this old man sitting next to me, he know my work. How does that, you know?
At a young age, doing acting, it just seemed like a normal thing. Like, I was just having fun with it. I didn't really use it as like, oh, I'm using this as a job to work. I've always just had fun when it came to acting, and that's the main part. I think if you're not having fun, you're just not doing it right.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, keep that same attitude. No, but so you seeing this happen here? They're gonna graduate. They all have dreams. You have dreams.
Yeah.
You had dreams. You still have dreams, I'm
So,
sure.
yeah.
What's your primary message to the Disney dreamers?
Keep going. There is no plan B when it comes to following your dreams. It just keep going. And if you have another option, maybe use it to get where you're actually going to go, because it's never gonna stop. You're still gonna go to the place you want to go.
Wow. Look, he sounds like he's been around for like 30 years. But Andre, we really appreciate you
No
stopping
problem,
in, man.
man.
This is really cool that
Yeah,
you
awesome.
stopped in. I'm like, Andre Robinson. First I said, somebody said Andre Robinson. I thought they said Andrea. I was like, Andre got a sister?
Yeah, that is my sister, actually, Andrea Robbins. Well, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Let it be known. We don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
We may kind of, mess things up a little bit, but in the end we never get it wrong.
Yeah.
But thanks again
problem,
for
yeah.
joining the Black Press of America. I'm sure everybody in the Black Press family and all of our viewers, and they just love you.
Thank
and
you.
we
Thank you,
appreciate you
guys.
so much.
Awesome, no problem.
All right,
All right,
Andre.
nice meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a nice surprise. Gosh, our producer just got every trick up her sleeve that I just never know about. So, folks, this is an extended version, obviously, of Let It Be Known, the Black Press's live morning show. We're going to be bringing Renita Hunt back. Renita started the show with us this morning, lively, really, you talk about an ambassador. She is truly an ambassador for the Dreamers program. It is so great to be in Orlando, Florida. For those that are in the Northeast right now, under the covers, cold, whatever. Yeah, I understand the jealousy. I've been there. but being here, no, Disney really, they have really literally rolled out the red carpet, and the treatment. We're at one of their resorts, and they are really taking care of the Black Press in more ways than 10. So we really appreciate them. And if you have questions, folks, for the Disney Dreamers program, please send it in. We see you watching. We appreciate you watching. This has been a fantastic experience. I feel like I'm back in school. I'm learning stuff. I hated school when I was in school, but now I'm loving this. The Disney Dreamers Academy, the 15th year. And we really appreciate it. And this is the 195th year of the Black Press of America. This is where you have come, many of you have come all your life for news and information that you can use each day. And certainly we thank all of you for continuing to watch us and continue to read our papers, follow our media companies. We have you saw the Amsterdam News, who've been here from the beginning, and it's just been great. The Atlanta Voice is here as well. Several of our member papers in Florida are here as well. And so now we have another guest. Renita's not yet here, but we do have another guest here. How are you?
How are you?
It's good
My
to
name
see
is
you.
Kayla.
Kayla.
Nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you as well, Kayla. Kayla, tell us what brings you here.
Oh, I am an alum. I'm DDA class of 2013, and now I'm back as
Wow.
a champion, as an ambassador, just advocating for these students,
So
sharing
you're
my
like
opportunity.
you're like an old folk now.
Yeah, I'm an old head. I'm an OG.
An OG. There you go. There you go. So you 2013, you came to the program, and what did you find that really helped you with this program?
Oof. I would say one of the things that resonated with me the most, and it wasn't articulated in this way when I was a dreamer, but I've been able to articulate it in this way over the years as I reflect on my experience. And it's this idea of the law of now. And that is comprised of gathering all of the available data, making a decision, and then taking immediate action on that decision. And I think DDA really taught me about how the law of now is rooted in faith, right? It's in the faith that we are these creative beings that are capable to choose and choose how we respond, choose how we act. We have to have faith in the fact that we can learn from our mistakes and we can still progress. And then also faith in the law of consequences and realizing that, there are going to be consequences for what we do and what we say, but treating ourselves with grace.
Well, everybody dreams, right?
Everyone dreams,
And
yes.
you came with a dream.
I did.
Tell us about your dream and tell us, have you realized that dream?
Yes. So I actually came into DDA with a completely different dream. So
how come we keep hearing that?
It always happens. So I came in doing the journalism deep dive. I just knew I was going to be a reporter. I was going to be on air at NBC one day. Ended up actually working at NBC anywhere here. I was just so hungry. I wanted to be a journalist, but then I realized that my passion is not rooted in any specific job title or industry. It comes down to one thing and one thing only: what energizes me and what depletes my energy. And so I found that what energizes me is pouring into young people of color and making sure that they can tap into their potential and broaden their horizons, which inspired me to start my company, Pedal.
Pedal. So tell us about Pedal.
Yeah.
And is there a website?
Absolutely. So it's pedal.com, pedul.com.
Okay.
So we're a diversity recruiting marketplace. So we help employers diversify their entry-level pipelines through scholarships.
Oh, okay.
So if you think about how you can't post a job listing for a marketing intern on LinkedIn and say you're looking for a Black woman to apply, what we do is create a scholarship for Black women who are interested in marketing that have XYZ skills, and now we create a pipeline that we funnel over to employers. So students, we've placed a little over 200,000 students in job roles. We made our first $1 million last year.
Wow,
Things
congratulations.
insane. Yeah.
Wow. And so Pedal has been around for how long now exactly?
So we officially launched the company in 2016, but it was a very different company. We kind of pivoted, iterated, and the version that we have now we launched in January of 2020.
Wow. And so how much of the credit to the success of Pedal do you give to being a part of the Disney Dreamers?
Oh
event?
my gosh. I mean, I can't say 100% because obviously
Right,
there's so
right.
many different people that pour into me, but I think what I came out of DDA learning is how important mindset is, and framing and being ready to conquer the world. I didn't have that mindset before I came here, so I probably wouldn't have even had the courage to pursue my dreams. And I've had plenty of people, advisors, investors saying, hey, give up on that dream. Y'all about to, run out of money. Give up on the diversity thing. Why stop doing this Black thing? And I had conviction in my idea, conviction in myself and my capability to realize my dreams. And that all came from right here, from DDA.
Somebody's going to shoot me. They said you got to be on stage.
I do. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Thank you, y'all. I
Thank you so
appreciate
much.
it. It was
We
so
really-
nice meeting you.
It's a pleasure. Thank
Take
you
care.
so much. Wow. And so again, this is what it's all about, right? Somebody's always, they've shown what this program means, how they benefit. But you know what? We're going to do something here. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back in about 15 minutes. So let it be known, stay tuned for some more great stuff from Disney World.